It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Dolphins and the Patriots, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
The punter, Jake Camarda, will get things started. And off we go from South Florida. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New England. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. 3rd and 6. May gonna look to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's gonna be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. A tight end in motion now. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. 2nd and a yard. They bring a tight end in motion left. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Miami. They send a receiver in motion left. Play action. Tagovailoa. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Miami. His 12th touchdown of the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. As we get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, he sets the pace here as we get to the latter stages of the season. His drive will start on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. Well, we know this defense was #1 ranked overall coming into the game, and they are just adding to with the performance here in the first half. And this time, Greg, they put 6 points on the board with the fumble return for touchdown.
Yeah, and Mike, you know, when we talk about the top-ranked defense, we know they're going to be stingy with the amount of yards they give up. But it's often the takeaways that separate you. And in this case, not only are they able to take the ball away, they're able to take it back for 6.
He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Throwing is May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 3. They motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, it's May. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. Look wide. Get this one complete.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. May to the air once more. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now is May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll begin here on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Your tight end motioning left here. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground, and he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Off play action, it's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Tua. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. To throw is Tua. They'll try to set up the screen here. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. So we hit halftime here, and instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. Get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their running back set to go once more. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll send him over to the left. A shotgun snap for Tua. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Nothing's developing. I'm having to stand there and wait for something to develop. I can't throw the ball anywhere.
Discomfort. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Patriots offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Here's May. This one intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does. Offense with 1st and goal.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risk.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. To throw is May. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. May to throw on 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Open man, right side, he's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. Here's May again. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Throw again is May. This one complete right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run it on the inside handoff. Trying to get to the edge, and he will not get there. As a matter of fact, he was taken down behind the line. And that brings up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Dolphins first down. Now give on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to
go back to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Throwing on 2nd down. May finding room at midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. From out of the gun, here's May. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Miller. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try and run here with Miller. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Miami.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A run out of the gun, it's Miller. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. A run up the middle with Miller. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. The tight end going in motion to the left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Big time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a... Either way, after running out of gas... Offense up in a great situation.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. May to the air once more. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Patriots. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Yeah! And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 43 yards.
And Mike, week in and week out, I still don't understand how tight ends continue to be disrespected and left wide open in the passing game. I mean, he's the biggest target on the field. How do you lose track of him? Somebody needs to identify their responsibility, stay in their zone and coverage, and make sure they take that big target away. Because if not, I guarantee this quarterback's going to continue to look at him early and often. And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong. And he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. And he'll bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Dolphins. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The visitors' offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle them short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. The defense still has 3 timeouts, and we'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. May to throw again. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here we go. One final play. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the Dolphins. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.